Hopefully nothing is in that corner. Hello, it is me, Mr. Griss, and I am live on the internet. Just for you, so you can watch me play games. That's what I do over here. Nothing too special, nothing too fancy. Yeah, yesterday was Halloween, a spooky evening, and I was gonna do a spooky game for Halloween, but I ended up playing roleplay games with friends, like Warhammer Fantasy roleplay game with friends. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll do a spooky stream today. And I was gonna continue Alien Isolation that I think I did last year for Halloween, but never went back to, because that game is scary. And then I saw in my library that I have Call of Cthulhu. I've had this game forever in my library now, but I've never actually played it. I think I got... Well, not I think, I am certain I got gifted this game by a wonderful friend who was giving away games from his like Humble Bundle. And this was one that he gifted to me. So I might as well give it a go. I have never played it. I don't really know what it's about. Giving away games from his Stream Manager, that's what I wanted. There we go. I was trying to get Stream Manager up on my phone, but I accidentally went to my stream. Okay, cool. We are all set. I cannot do load game, because I've literally never touched this game before. I booted it up, looked at the settings. It all looks good. Graphics, it's on auto, everything is on epic. Motion blur is on, VSync is on. Might turn that stuff off, might not. I cranked the FOV up a little bit, but I don't know what this slider actually means. I wish there were numbers, but I normally play on 95 FOV, so I kind of put it almost at the end, which I'm guessing is 100, but we'll see in game, I guess. Sound, you know, turn down the global, like always. Hopefully it's not too loud, not too quiet. Vibration on the controller, let's turn that off, because my controller is on my desk. Just so that it doesn't go nuts and just like goes through the whole thing. Let's hit new game. Empty slot. Chapter 1. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, ooh, a bad one, the war to end all wars, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Enter madness. Ooh. It's a shark. Off to a great start. Oh. I like how you could immediately tell the difference between cutscene and a game. Okay, your standard. And it's saved the game, nice. Feels a bit floaty. I'll try not to go too nuts with the mouse. To crouch, press control. Okay. Jangle, jangle, jangle. No. Where am I? What's with this like weird haze on the screen? Is it foggy in here or is it like my eyes? It's a weird effect. Oh? You must equip a light in order to interact with them. Okay. How about this light? Ooh, got some bolt cutters. Can I just get on this boat and leave? I have to get off the dock. I do not want to go into that water at all. But I think we've got some bolts to cut. Nice.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay. Spooky voices in my head. That's always a bad sign.
What a putrid offering.
Putrid indeed.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I am chosen. But my name is Griss. Why am I running? Okay. Nothing's chasing me.
Behold. Everything has already been written.
Faceless bald people.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Squid face. Oh, whew, it was just a dream.
I hate whiskey.
Is that what whiskey dreams are like? Thank God I don't drink whiskey that often.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills. The doctors prescribed them. When I returned from the war, they swore that they would put an end to the nightmares. But for a while now, that effect has been wearing off. Okay. Ooh. I always love it when you can rotate things. Oh, I actually picked them up.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Is this my war bodies?
Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
No?
I used to be an avid reader.
Okay. I used to be an avid reader like you. Loving the music. Hopefully that doesn't get copyright claimed. I forgot something. Yeah. Do not disturb me, please.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Certificate of Membership Wentworth Agency, United States Detective Agency. I've always wondered how old-timey 1920s detectives become like detectives. There does seem to be some sort of degree you need to get, I guess.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Okay. Cool.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed his case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Ooh.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Okay. No thank you. How do I... Block. Get out of here.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
This is a crazy case board. What am I even looking at? A harbor? That's Boston? Yeah. Oh, I've been there in Assassin's Creed 3. And Rogue, I guess. Prohibition! Don't be drinking alcohol now. No, no. Gonna let the radio do its thing.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Pierce Investigation Agency. Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from the unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Cthulhu. Oh, there was some other stuff there. How do I go back to that menu? I, tab, T, Y, E, U, O, P? Escape? No. Ooh. Let's not drink. Not right now. No, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Okay.
I have business here to attend to.
Well, my drink. Oh. Let's save the game. Hello?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's Harley Quinn.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay, that's how they're doing this. That's nice. Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Okay. 8 CP available. Character points. So I have eloquence to influence those you talk to by the power of speech. I'm always a big fan of that, so let's put point in that, I guess. Until the next upgrade. Nice. And that gives me 4 points left. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug and making a diagnosis or an expressing your understanding of medical problem. Knowledge of the occult, I guess. Occultism, knowledge of the occult sciences. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Spot hidden, ability to find hidden objects. Okay, let's dump 2 points in that for sure. Investigation represents your investigator talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Okay, so I have 2 points left. I guess I'll dump him in medical. That's the only one that needs 2 before it's improved. Sure. Validate. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show
Ooh.
yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Oh, come off it. You've been here for like 5 seconds.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Oh, snap.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead.
Okay.
Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
A crazy
I
painting.
want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What?
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay. Well, let's look at this painting first, I guess. The jump between cutscene and in-engine gameplay cinematic is a bit jarring, not gonna lie. So that's a crazy looking painting. I like how this guy is calling me out for being like, oh, drunkard detective, oh, no. And he's the guy walking in carrying a big ol' crazy painting. It's cool art though. Huh?
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Okay. Nice. So I've memorized that now. Skills, salt, sanity, not salt. Okay. Investigation agency, the occult. Chapter 1, inventory, knowledge. Lost battalion, nice.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
File on the Sarah Hawkins case. A shipping label, some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? a press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the islands of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there, with their only son Simon. Okay.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Investigation professional. Something's not right with the story. Find out about a locked answer. Okay. So let's do the normal dialogue first. So her mental fragility in the police report?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that.
Oh.
She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Okay.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
It's a lot of truth. Okay, so he says she wasn't crazy, but it does say that she saw things.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
It looks like we're heading to Darkwater.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home.
I see.
The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Sure.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Oh, why is this not grayed out? I've asked about it already. Maybe I can learn more.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right.
That's right.
It came with Sarah's last painting.
Yes.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out.
Okay.
Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay, so it was the exact same. It's still not grayed out, but I guess that's all the information I need.
think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire.
Got it.
Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Yeah?
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All
How
right,
handsomely?
I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Something's queer. Oh, I cut my guy off. Oh, okay. So I know about the people now. Stephen Webster, 63, a businessman. Charles Hawkins, 41, ship owner, so he's the husband. 33, Sarah Hawkins, painter, deceased. 11, Simon Hawkins, schoolboy.
Darkwater.
Gotcha.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Oh. Having a drink now has affected my destiny. Secondary objectives. Find out about
I used to be an
Dark
avid reader.
Water. Ooh. The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. Cool. That has increased my thing a bit. Nice. Nice indeed. So I can find something about dark water in here. Was there a map? My drink. Nothing there. Nothing there. Part of these
Natural
books?
sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff.
Perhaps not.
I used to be an avid reader.
Okay. I guess that's just leaving. Doesn't look. Oh.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Okay. Kinda reminds me of Far Harbor from Fallout. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. Rock painting found in a cave in Darkwater Island. Okay. Yeah.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Like peer through the blinds. Yes. Another day in Boston City. Another case. I've earned 1 CP. Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping ladle, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Okay, so warehouse 36.
We're almost there.
The Skilla.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Thank you.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
A landlubber.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Okay.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Cool.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Does it mean the bar has a surprise for me? Main objective, talk to Fitzroy. Secondary objectives, go to the bar and talk to Bradley. Okay. Is it going, sir? Are they biting? Oh? Okay. What is that over there? Is that a whale? Seems to be a crowd gathering. Check it out.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us in
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Okay.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Shysters.
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Ask about the warehouse.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Yeah.
In any case, it's
Yeah,
not very important. I
BD?
can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
Don't put that beast back in the water.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no
understand.
way
to No,
You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors.
Can't talk to him anymore.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Okay.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You shysters. Hello?
Your chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want.
There's nothing for you here
Pick up
either.
the pieces.
Beat it.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his
Okay.
belly. You hear that?
What's this?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That
Can you-
suits me fine.
January 16, 1919. Momentous day in world's history. Prohibition. Don't be drinking now, see? Okay, well, let's head to the bar, I guess. Oh, accidentally pressed the DPI button on my mouse and it went nuts. Okay, so this is the slowest. Okay, there we go. On the floor of the bar.
Hey, be careful.
Hello.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Roll to test strength. Roll to test eloquence. Well, I did put some points in.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You
Okay.
mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
Oh, you like that?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Let's have a
Captain
drink.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Only a small glass.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Oh. Up.
I think we'll get along well.
This will affect your destiny. What can you tell me about Darkwater? The stranded whale?
Stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. Our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why.
You don't understand art?
I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Oh. Sure, he doesn't want to speak ill of the dead. It's not speaking ill if it's true. Ooh.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Okay.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Sure.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Another drink? The warehouse?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
What kind of
Sailors
rumors?
from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more.
Say more,
Anything else?
please. Let's leave.
That'll be all for now.
Okay, what else can we learn here?
You have no right to treat us like this.
Member of Asylum staff. That's not great. That means that
The
there is
miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
the Scylla. That's the ship I saw when we arrived here, right? Just crashed on the shore. Saves Darkwater from famine. Okay, there's a lot here.
My God.
But yeah, that means that there is an asylum on this island. Not looking forward to that. But who I really want to talk to is this lady over here. Also, where does this go? Nowhere. Madam?
What you looking at, stranger?
What's a woman like you doing in a place like this? What's a dame like you doing in a place like this? You can certainly put them away.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
That's sexist.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Okay.
I told you to beat it.
Okay. That's, we blew it. Hey.
You like our song?
Yeah?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
Nice.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Darkwater Island. The end of whaling. What is the song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
It's
And
flesh.
it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
The miraculous catch. Okay.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
I'm calling it
So
now.
long.
The miraculous catch was not a giant whale. It was a big Cthulhu creature. They caught it, they all ate from the flesh, and they probably went nuts.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it.
The girl doctor. Cold.
No, the risks are too high.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor.
Oh,
Interesting.
interesting indeed. Well, let's go talk to Fitzroy. What a nice, there's the Scylla, I guess. What a nice place. And by nice, I mean absolutely terrible. Oh, there's a house up there. Ugh. Just looking at the place, I'm like, ugh, imagine living here.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
So I'm just
I wonder
gonna go...
what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier, Cat. It's gonna be the girl in the bar. Providing the alcohol and all that kind of stuff.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Okay. Sorry, Captain. I'll be with you in a second. I am investigating. Ooh, more medicine, volume 2. Nice. If I had known that I would find 2 medicine books, I would have put my points into something else. But ça, c'est la vie.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Photograph of Captain Fitzroy. In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Okay.
What a macabre souvenir.
There's the wooden leg. Cool. So a man that looks like Fitzroy, like they could be twins. Interesting.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Cool.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Oh, and he's gone. Oh no. He's just walking. I thought he straight up like teleported away. Behind this door. Oh. The outhouse. Or the toilet, I guess.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater.
The last
Tell me what I can do to help you.
What about Darkwater? Oh, I have so many options.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
It's the big one, I guess.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You underestimate me. Is this a game for you? I have no idea. A locked answer.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
Somebody's
You mean that
definitely
the
hiding
dates
something.
have some meaning.
I thought the fishing stopped in 1847.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
Yeah.
Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Okay. So Darkwater. Who's Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Oh, well,
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I bet you it's the same person and he grew his leg back or something like that.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Why are they putting it back into the
sea? The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Okay.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths?
The depths?
Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
What is the miraculous catch?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I've read it. Well, I've skimmed it, I guess.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I've got some CP. Oh. Interesting. The medicine and the occult can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. But I could put points in them at the start. Okay. We know about Roy Mitchell. James Fitzroy. We know about the places. We know about the miraculous catch, which is part of the occult. We've got our collection of clues. And more knowledge in the inventory. Cool. Time to see what this warehouse is about. What did they? I wasn't able to move past this earlier, right?
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they dragged it further down.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Man, what killed this thing?
There's something coming. Something real bad.
What is that over there? Is that a glowing man? Oh no, it's just a lantern, I guess.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Okay. So they're having some trouble with the local lady called Cat. can go that way. I kind of want to see what's down the docks. Also, I think you.
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it.
Well, that all but confirms it, I guess. She's definitely the lady in charge.
Oh yeah.
Is that an officer?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
What is this? Oh, I can't jump. Okay. And the stairs is blocked off. Oh.
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I did not do it, I broke it. And it saved immediately, so the game was like, yeah, no, you're not gonna be able to retry that again. This is mainly why I came here for. Saint Brendan, the Navigator. 484, 577. It's a long time ago.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
What's the sign? Okay, cool. We've learned something. And there is probably something good in this little shack, but we'll never know what. So that's where I need to go, towards the warehouses. This guy doesn't talk. This seems to be a dead end. Hello?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I just arrived.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
I like these
There's
guys.
You, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait. Now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Oh, really?
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Let's find out about the island.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us.
Cool.
Until those assholes defaced him.
Not so cool. Is this where you live?
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Okay.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Sure.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're
Bootlegging
protecting their
scum.
territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
That's wishful thinking. So, Cat?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Sure.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Sir?
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Any others interested?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Hold to test eloquence.
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Oh, I don't think he liked that.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Old
Is he a danger
Silas.
to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay. Okay. So these guys are blocking an entrance. I'll talk to them in a second. First, oh, I can't jump. I wanted to just like leap over those rocks. I wanna see what's down this road here. I spotted a car at the end there. Any sneaky sneaks?
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman.
But why?
She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I'm hoping for it.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Okay.
I shall take my leave.
It's a nice car. Well, let's see what's in here, I guess. Hello? Find hidden items. The spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items in a clone's range. Excuse me, what did that say?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Ooh. A lever.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
A ratchet device. Okay.
This ratchet device seems to be usable. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
I see the thing blinking. Perhaps upstairs?
I could use this old winch to lift the...
I'm still missing something. Can't like jump across. What am I missing? What am I not seeing? Huh. And this is why I'm not an investigator. The case, Pierce. Investigation. What's the one that like spot hidden? An undiscovered object will not appear in game. Okay. Let's try to crank that up, I guess. Did I not spend my points now? Okay, cool, it did reset. I'll hold them for now until I can get the next tier. I guess maybe I just can't see it yet? Because my spot hidden isn't good enough? Interesting. Oh. Excuse me. The deep ones are already getting to me. Well, I've got one more lead, one more way to go. It's the two dudes guarding whatever they're guarding. And I see that there's a little crawl space next to it.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, what have I learned there? Afraid of her stiletto. There is some area unguarded.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, a lot of you. It'll stink less.
A lot of you. This passage leads to the Hawkins warehouse. I mean, I know that. Ooh, I can lie. And I can investigate. Let's lie.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
Oh, yeah?
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Oh.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I guess the light didn't work.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Now, we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Okay. Is it you who defaced the statue?
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
I'm doing it on
Everybody
purpose.
knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
No one?
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Nobody does.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
I bid you adieu.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Cops, they can't understand. Damn.
I keep hearing them say shyster. Hey.
I told you to beat it.
Damn it. Damn it. I know it's you. I know you're Cat with the stiletto. Well then. We find ourselves at an impasse. I see you blinking question mark in the corner. But where? What do you want? Aha!
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the window.
Nice. How did I turn the lighter on? How do I turn it off? Oh, middle mouse button? Okay, cool.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Squeaky, squeaky.
Damn, I broke it.
Well, damn. Now what? I really can't jump. Can I? Or is it just not spacebar? Is it one of those weird ones? Run. Interaction E. Lean forward. Right mouse button. There was no jump there. Huh.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Oh, hey.
You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Don't say anything. I had no idea. Let me through. I said nothing.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out.
Okay.
And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
So your
Is
cat?
your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Ooh, in the nuts.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Hey, I'm a war veteran, you know.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Okay. So we have been introduced to Cat. Let's barge into the tavern and go and talk to her, I guess.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Tell the truth.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I thought you were the biggest danger.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished.
Oh?
If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs,
yeah,
you'll be indebted to me.
Of course.
And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed.
Yeah, this is a bad idea.
I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Sure. Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
Let's go.
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley.
Bradley.
I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
I like this lady's style. I like the cut of her jib, or however they say it.
He's with me.
Okay.
See, I told you. I told you guys I was with her. You didn't believe me. And here we are.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Sure. I've noticed that my guy has a finger on his ring. A ring on his finger.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
We literally just walked, like, not even down a block. And this lady.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
To enter a reconstruction scene, hold the triggers or both mouse buttons. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna swap to controller.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
That is an interesting question indeed.
What happened here?
Okay. He got mad and smashed a mirror.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
What is this?
It smells as bad as it looks.
Ugh. Ugh.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Picture of Charles and Sarah. Interesting. What is it doing here?
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
If it is, it's a weird one. Okay, so somebody was staying here. It is dark in here. But I think we've seen all that there is to see, I guess. So I can bump up my psychology, but I think I just want to keep my points for spot hidden, right? Maybe bump this up to 3? I don't know. Don't know. Cat. 24. Gang boss. Nice. What's this? The Hawkins warehouse. Okay. Oh. We have learned things.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
Yeah.
You! Don't move!
It's me.
Detective Pierce.
Hello.
I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Let's team up. Psychology. I'm not gonna.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be...
No. That's not what I'm doing.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
Oh?
Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Oh, he's
Andrew,
actually helping
would
me.
you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Hey.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Baker?
Officer Bradley. You've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
He's not even that fat.
You?
Come on. Keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed.
Yeah.
We'll meet again.
Sure. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
Oh.
You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Chapter 3. Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. In the Garden of Hawkins, baby. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Enter madness. Cool. I wonder if you can fail to convince him. How do you get to the mansion then? Oh yeah, that was like the crazy caretaker or whatever in this place. Jenkins?
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
What a crazy looking place. So I guess it didn't completely burn down?
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Winchester, eh? I thought this mansion burned into a fire.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
Yeah.
The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Silas Winchester.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is.
Why does he feel so
Are we gonna
guilty?
take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have other questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
Okay.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Okay, so it's not as bad as it seems. You're not the first to talk about Winchester.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family.
That sucks.
So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I've got more questions. Anything I should be ready?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Sure.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Ooh,
it's
got
got
some
nothing
history
to do with
here.
Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem.
I mean, I'm a detective.
So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels.
Travels?
Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Where did he travel? Sure, let's go.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Sure.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
It's already pretty dark, though. How is this not nighttime? Well, this whole place isn't creepy at all. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. Okay. Oh.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
1693.
The architecture seems too recent.
Interesting. This is their graves?
Poor kid.
Oh.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Where is old Silas?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. let alone...
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
So somebody came in, smashed the flowers on Charles Hawkins' grave.
Poor kid.
But put some fresh flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave? Disgruntled lover, maybe? Interesting. So it looks like I'm free to explore now. For a little bit. This could be a very nice place. But it is just creepy looking now. Okay. Before I head over there, sprint our way back to the entrance and double check if I missed anything. Maybe some clues. So this is where I came in. Also just left the lights on the car. Don't know how old-timey cars work, but he's gonna drain his battery if he didn't leave it running. A nice little patio? Is that what you would call it? Like an area to overlook the ocean? On an actual like nice day. This could be a nice view. Oh, what's that over there?
Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
Okay. Gotta be careful. They said that he's a bit unstable. Oh, and this way is blocked.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Well then. Back to whence we came from. Okay, spooky sound cue.
I'll have to find another entrance.
What was that noise? What just went wong? Wait, I could easily jump that. If I needed to quickly get out of here. Snooping around every possible area. Seeing just somebody in the window would be creepy, but it looks like they're all boarded up. It's so
This
dark.
entrance is still in use.
Whoa, Silas, calm down.
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Okay.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in.
The mansion isn't safe.
What do you
That's
mean?
why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
Why?
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Oh, yeah?
Vermin.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Sure.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Achievement
Let's see
unlocked.
what more I can
The
learn.
terrible old man. Okay. Like how I immediately turned my back to the guy with the axe. So where are you going? Okay. What if I go to his little house? I'm sure there's stuff to be discovered.
This gate is locked.
It's locked. That's not on fire. Secret cave? It's got a nice little area here. Another axe. How many axes does one man need? Get a view of the town. Ooh.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Ah, yes. I don't know why I registered that. It allows you to peek in, I guess.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. I know a thing or two about solitude myself. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Of course it's locked. I felt like he was gonna be right behind me. I can lean. I can crouch. I can't just smash. No. I guess I don't really wanna smash this guy's window in. I have no real reason to suspect him as of now, other than that he's just a crazy old man. Okay, let's see what's behind the door. Looks like my police buddy Bradley.
Shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're
Fun
right.
and games.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Chapter 3, Hawkins Mansion. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers. Keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Is that how you spell axe? Isn't there like an E missing there? Pierce and Bradley managed to calm him down, and finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Why is the light on? That's the wrong button. How many do I have now? 6? Okay. Let's improve my spot hidden, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. 70%. Sure. Do you want to quit without validating your character points attribution? No, I want to validate. Yes. Detective Edward Pierce. Nice. It's so blurry.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Ugh. What is this? What is that? Why does it have like eyes on the side? Or whatever that is.
What kind of meat is this?
What kind of meat is it?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Nice place, I guess. Little curtains for the paintings. Family painting. Without Charles in it. What is that? Like a squid?
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
I mean, I don't blame him. I wouldn't eat that either.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
I mean, have you seen the thing?
Something happened at this table. An argument?
An argument? Ooh.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Ooh, lightning strike. Who left all these lamps on?
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Uh-huh.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. I mean, the pyramids. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? Ancient knowledge?
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself.
His proportions are kind of weird.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Whoop.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did someone escape the fire?
Oh, okay.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Was he a heavy drinker?
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Oh man. Is that Squid Face Man from the prologue?
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
What time is it at? Then? Aha! What do we have here?
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
A fight for what?
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I think somebody fled the scene that survived, ended up with bandages around their face, and ended up staying in the warehouse, which is where we saw the bandaged guy. Which is why the painting is there, but I'm not sure why. The clues don't match.
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
The time of the fire doesn't match.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Sure.
Dr. Fuller?
A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So
excuse me.
Let's move on.
The bodies were displaced. Someone had too much to drink. The fire was just an accident. The fire was caused by a lamp. Let's do the unlocked ones first.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
Yeah,
no
terrible.
Glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
Okay.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
Like how he just, like, waddles around.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Crime of passion? Arson? Or the couple had a fight? I think they had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Okay, where are we going?
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Chief West, eh?
This door is locked.
I don't like that I have a lean. That implies that I'm gonna need it at some point. History of medicine. Medicine. Improved.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
The person from the warehouse came back? Interesting. Interesting indeed. Also, my spot hidden sense is tingling. Where is it?
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning. A crowbar. I believe this is what killed Robin.
Crowbar. Could prove useful.
Could prove useful. What am I gonna do with a crowbar? Other than like grow open a door, I guess. Oh, this chair is walkable. Walkable? You can walk through the chair.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Okay, so this guy had a cool collection of stuff. They all look so sad in their pictures. Did people not like smile in when they got their picture taken as a painting?
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Do you think whalers really like the Moby Dick story, or do you think they hate it? Oof. Lightning.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
That clock is on like 7. Interesting. Creaking and cracking of the wood is getting to me.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
The human body? A comparative analysis? More medicine. Nice. Where did my police friend go? Did he go upstairs? Bradley? Bradley. Bradley? Oh, he's down there. Okay. Jeez. Thought I was alone there for a second.
Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by 2 families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Mysterious door.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Yeah. Huh.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Sure.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
The painting is what's weird, not the skull sitting in front of it.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Bradley, you have anything
What
to
do
say?
you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Okay. So nobody really knows what he did for money. But he was starting to come into debt. couldn't afford the upkeep of the mansion
What could
anymore.
Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
But he was an explorer. Letter of complaint. Dear Sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week she, again, terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. Indeed, if these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellert. Interesting. So the wife was showing some weird behavior. That people were like asking, sending letters to get it under control. And she was a painter, so I guess maybe they lived off the money that the paintings made. There are paintings all over this place. What was that? Did I see something down this hallway, or was it my imagination? Okay, it's getting pretty spooky. Rats. Vermin. Vermin indeed. Can go in a lot of these rooms. Oh, it's a collectible. Or a clue. An office key. Oh my god, that ding was so late. Okay, cool. Something bursted through here. Maybe. Nice. That is, not something you see every day.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fates brought us together, and forever it will bind us. George Hawkins scribbled a kind word to his wife. Is it kind, or is it like, you can't leave me, we're meant to be together?
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Paintings for Boston client, JF, Boston client, FS, JF, FS, okay. AD, returned. Shambler, for FS, a gift.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Francis Sanders.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Okay.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
What is that? I don't know. It looks like legs.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Okay.
Bradley? Is that you?
What's with all the scratch marks? Just want to go and take a quick peek to see if Bradley's still down here. Yeah, he is. Okay. That was definitely not Bradley then. I guess that's open now.
What will her room reveal about her?
Ah, yes. Before I break the lock, let's see if I can find the key, I guess. Oh.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates. They act as a depressant of the nervous system. Once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something. Okay. So, it's pretty bad stuff.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
Okay, so she got it prescribed to her by Dr. Thomas
That's a
Fuller.
massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
To open doors, it's investigation. Let's see if I can dump some more points in my investigation. I have 1. Validate. Cannot remove points. Okay, I guess I'll make it a 45%. Come on.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Well, damn.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
What's this? What's that like green glow in the corner here? What is causing that? Okay. Note to self. Dump more points and investigate. So I can actually pick these locks. What's with all the claw marks? Is that me? Or him?
You!
An occultist!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
What? How?
I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
How did you not see him?
This door is blocked from the outside.
I'll cover you.
You may switch from one light source to another. Okay.
This door was closed earlier.
Okay.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. This Dr. Fuller. Was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is a good hand here at the Riverside Institute. Oh god, that's gonna be the sanitarium, ain't it?
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Celtic runes?
It looks like an old Seaway map.
Okay. Somebody added coordinates to this old sea map. They make up a journey. Oh, I saw a little green thing.
Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
Letters from Sarah's father. The letters have been opened, but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They are tied together by a carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail? Huh. That's a dick move. Why are all his busts like melted? Is that from the... Can't be from the fire, right? Oh, okay. It's a little refill your oil thingy.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Charles Hawkins and Captain Fitzroy are posing with a third man. They seem close. Is that the doctor?
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
What is this?
It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Okay. It's a crazy looking map. Map of Darkwater hand drawn by Charles Hawkins. Some blades have been circled. How do you know Charles Hawkins through this?
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
It all seems to lead to the Scylla.
This panel is movable.
Ooh.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Oh. Okay. Oh, damn. Saw the navigation map.
Doesn't work. Seems like this came from a log.
Sailor's logbook. Okay, so a bunch of coordinates here.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage.
Okay.
I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Force the third gear, do nothing, use crowbar.
I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
Do nothing for now. So we have...
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay. So... Oh, damn.
Doesn't work. It looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
How do I even know? Darkwater is marked over there. No coordinates next to it. 57 north, that one west. Does it say numbers on this? Kinda. But not really. Huh.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Okay.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
42 north, 70 west, Darkwater Island. Sailed north all morning. 47 north, 55 west. Okay, so is it just the last one? We caught it, the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated. So 33 north, 53 west is where they caught it. 33 north, 53 west. 30? So 33 north. Fifteen 0 30 33 north. Oh, fuck, I forgot what it was.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
33 north, 53 west. 30 north. 0 10 30 0 10 30 3 north, 53 west. 60. Around there? Oh.
Looks like it worked.
Well done, Pierce.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
It's literally just his sticky note with his password on it for his door. The Secret Cave. Chapter 4. Tunnels under the Hawkins mansion. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, have undertaken to search the place, looking for proof, when a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting. Detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discover a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley enter the tunnels under the mansion. Enter madness.
Secret passage. Under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Game saved. Okay, Bradley, I'm gonna stop you there. I've been going for 2 hours plus. I'll be continuing this tomorrow. Oh, look at this. It's just straight up the big boy himself in the background here in the pause screen. How have I not noticed that before? But, yeah, that's it for me for today. I'll be back tomorrow with more Call of Cthulhu. So far, I'm actually, like, having a lot of fun with this game. It is not really what I thought it was gonna be, but it's fun. I don't think it's too long. So I'll try to blast through it. And then I'm gonna go back to my regular schedule, I guess, of playing Baldur's Gate and co-op games with the boys on Discord. And roleplay games in the weekend. But yeah, that's it for me for today. Bye! Ooh.